Hi everybody, it's David StarTouch. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about protecting yourself and what that means, protecting your resources. So I'm currently at work. Actually, I'm taking a break. It's been a pretty long day. I do crisis evaluations and evaluate people who are often suicidal, homicidal, and gravely disabled at the hospital. And I do this with the ER and the ICU. So I was taking a break, and I thought I'd take a moment and talk to you today about the Empath Survival Guide. Now, this is a book I introduced, or will be talking about in one of my social posts coming up. I scheduled a bunch of things. I can't remember when I scheduled it for. But I wanted to read a few things, because this is something that I've been working on, and it's tips to prevent burnout and compassion fatigue. So when you're dealing with heavy things all the time and your compassion is taxed, you can gain something called compassion fatigue. Now, Judith Orloff is a medical doctor in California, I believe, and she works with empaths and highly sensitive people. And she wrote this book about how to protect yourself and to life strategies for sensitive people and how to renew your energies, which is something I think a lot of coaches and therapists do. It's just a topic that's not it's not mainstream yet, because sometimes empaths are people who feel things deeply and often feel other people's emotions and whatnot. And when a lot of us are drawn into the helping fields, you want an empathic nurse, you want an empathic doctor, an empathic social worker and case manager and counselor, because when you're going through some very difficult things and you're in pain, you want someone to nurture you and support you during that time. Now, as those workers who are dealing with these heavy things all the time, over and over and over on a constant basis, it can begin to really drain your resources if you don't fill yourself up. So to prevent burnout and compassion fatigue, I wanted to name some of my top 3 to 5 favorites here. And she's got quite the list, and so we're just going to go over a few of them. The first one I'm doing right now, which is taking breaks. Take regular 5-minute breaks to rest, meditate, enjoy walks in between appointments. Careful not to schedule clients back to back, which can quickly lead to burnout. In today's world, where we're supposed to go and get things done as much as you can, that could be really difficult. Now, last week I had 3 people. I think there was 4 at one point, and I called someone in to get me some help a little bit, and we still were only able to get to 3 out of the 4, and I was really upset about that. I pushed myself, I went through my breaks, and I still wasn't able to get to everybody, which was very difficult for me. And I think when you're in the helping field, you just have to accept that you can't help everybody all the time, but when someone's in a safe place, at least they are getting care. But the important thing is coming to take breaks, and because you are going to have more energy because I didn't take breaks as time went on, I began to slow down. Now today, I know I don't have any backup. I'm all on my own. The person called out, these things happen. So I'm taking some time to take a little bit of breaks to process in between these bursts of activity that I need to do. So the next thing is to not overbook yourself. And they say don't skip meals too, which I just missed dinner. The kitchen closed, but I brought in stuff myself. And we're just going to switch gears so you don't get in. Is really important, and making sure that you have energy. And now the other one that I found very, very helpful was to set boundaries at work. And this is something that I struggled with this last week, and I didn't do it properly. And we'll switch gears so I can hear myself. And so when you're setting boundaries, what does that mean? Well, that means you are saying no to things that you can't do, or everyone's going to want your attention when you're really good at what you do, or when you were the ship, or you're the CEO, or you're running your own business. And it's really important to take that time to say yes to this, no to this, and to delegate. If you're constantly trying to people please everybody, you're going to be exhausted, and you're going to be taking on more than you really should, and it's not going to feel good. Your work is going to decline, and that's one of the reasons to kind of protect your energy. So I hope you enjoy some of my social posts and that I've been posting about protecting your energy, and I'd love to hear your input about how you protect yourself and how this shows up in your life, as well as how you're taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself. I think this is a really important topic, and I'm happy that you can join me with it. So how is this show up in your life? Post a comment, and feel free to follow me on davidstartouch.com, where I'm posting my blogs on these much more in-depth topics. I wanted just to take a moment to get this video done because I think it's important to get out there. So, and also, if you're interested in this book, it's again Judith Orloff, MD, The Empath Survival Guide, Life Strategies for Sensitive People. And I'll post a link in the description. Eventually it'll become an Amazon affiliate link, so I'll get a minor kickback, but I don't really have time to do that right now. But if you do see it's a link with Amazon, that's what is going on. Just for full disclosure, this is a Sounds True book. Yeah, so on the touchy-feely woo-woo side, but I'm in Boulder, Colorado, and welcome. It's fun. Now, for those who are wondering about this area that I'm in, I'm going to give you, just before we close, let you see, this is the Boulder Community Hospital. I'm currently at the Labyrinth, and here are the Flatirons. Let's give you a nice look. Sorry about the wind noise. I didn't bring my typical vlogging kit, but it's just gorgeous out here. The sun is about getting ready to set behind those mountains in a few hours, and it's summer. So that's the Anderson building, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe. I can't remember. And there's the hospital, ER's on the other side. A few different wings here. And then this gorgeous labyrinth. I'll let you check out this yard. I find coming out to the courtyard here is really relaxing. And if you're up for it, if you've got a little bit extra time, looks like I'm 7 minutes in, I'm gonna grab my things. Actually, you know, I'll just walk over there. We'll come back to my things later. Boulder's a pretty safe place to be. And I'm gonna take you to see, pardon for the shake, I'm gonna take you to see the little waterfall fountain we have and let you enjoy some of this peaceful, I don't know, yeah, this peaceful waterfall. So if you're needing, one of those people who needs a little bit of background noise, or just like to look at something pretty for the day, I'm gonna set this here and tell me what you think about our little beautiful campus as well. Let's set this in. I'll readjust. There we go. Sorry, I'm not just a little smoother. Actually, I think we can be closer. Thanks so much for sharing that with me, and I wish you a beautiful day, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.